these netminders. Beautiful day here at this world-class facility. Let's go.
And we're underway. Carr getting tested early. They've needed midfield production this year to complement what they have on
That's
attack.
right. It's a very, very good attack. Young, going to be superb, but what kind of midfield production can they get? My question marks with Michigan, though, really defensively. Too often not on the same page. Like Jacksonville's 19 in the RPI. They're behind 3 teams they beat. Denver, they're ranked really high in the RPI, 11. Well, they're ahead of 3 teams they lost to. What it equates to is you better play teams with a good record, because if you play the Jets, the Lions, or the Jaguars, you're not making the playoffs.
That's a good analogy.
Defense with physicality. Carr beaten between the 5-hole. Not the time to look demoralized between the pipes. Body language, always critical from netminders.
Faceoff violation on Michigan. Now Rutgers going quickly. Knobloch over to Cameron. Quarter number 1 comes to an end. Michigan fired the opening salvo. Rutgers.
A team camp that they had that would basically everyone in the Northeast wanted to go to the Rutgers lacrosse camp. The other thing that Tom did after he retired was the growth of international lacrosse. With U.S. lacrosse, the World Games, growing lacrosse to 60 nations across the globe right now, and he was instrumental in the Olympic movement.
Chance here for Michigan. Here's Cohen feeding inside to the long stick. North Carolina to overtime in the quarters. Wietfeldt wins this one to himself. Up ahead. Kirst denies it. Michigan just not getting much offensively. Overtime in the quarters. Wietfeldt wins this one to himself. Up ahead. Kirst denies it. Michigan just not getting much offensively.
In Ann Arbor, John Paul, the former head coach, so instrumental in the production of this. All the details. These fans right now sitting in the sun with a great angle. The stadium from Long Island, half Hollow Hills. Power 5 teams like Baylor looked at him as a running back, maybe receiver. So he skipped high school lacrosse for 2 years. But it is starting to come to the surface. He's got an assist, and you see the tic-tac-toe finish from the inside.
4 hat tricks this season for Knobloch. That was his first goal of the game. Rutgers able to control the face-off. Rowlett plays it back. Duhenio.
It's a big goal when he's momentum-wise.
Duhenio over to Cameron. Trying to get to that left hand. Now right-handed snapshot, not there.
And then gives you a little more real estate.
Duhenio and Rowlett at the face-off X. Rowlett plays it back. Michigan sets up the clear.
It's a huge answer by Rutgers. At 6-2, you sense that Michigan had some momentum, a little more real estate. You'll see those midfield dodgers when they get to the top of the box or the 15-yard line. Why do they do that little pump? That's to influence the double team man, as if to say, I'm going to feed it. So it holds the double off and then gives you a little more real estate.
Duhenio and Rowlett at the face-off X. Rowlett plays it back. Michigan sets up the clear.
It's a huge answer by Rutgers. At 6-2, you sense that Michigan had some momentum.
Here's a chance now in transition. It's Schreiber the pole. And Michigan gets one back with 1:17 to go. Well, to your point, Quint, you think about that long offensive possession that Michigan had, and then they had a chance with Kirst out of the goal, could not score.
That's just wicked. Use the earth or use the turf. Watch this ball ricochet off this artificial surface. It's just a sensational shot by Schreiber, the junior from Wilton, Connecticut. He can play long pole. He started this season playing pole. You see that in his game, the good handle. But he's too good to be kept off the field, so they've got him starting at close now.
Yeah, he replaced Zach Johnson on that close defense.
Top 20 recruit, I believe.
Yeah, 5-star, 18th overall.
Look, there's no shortage of top-end recruits on this Michigan team.
Oh, they've got the pieces. Quint, I think they're an NCAA tournament team next year. I do. I saw you go triple shot this morning. That had me worried. I went triple shot right at halftime.
I had a great night's sleep last night after a wonderful dinner in downtown Ann Arbor.
Yeah, Monty Osteria, right? That was the place. I hope I'm saying that right.
Weather. Bartolo gets on the board.
Can we call him Big Sexy, or has that been trademarked? Eugenio, the face-off. Cameron posting up, no angle. And it comes to Darby.
Can't stay up with it. That's just the fault of Rutgers' defensive midfielders running off the field.
Wietfeldt and Eugenio. Wietfeldt had it for a moment, fell down, lost it. And who wants it out of this tempest? Michigan's got it. It's Ryan Cohen. Can the Wolverines take advantage of a little chaos? There's the trailer. Another pole goal! Jackson Zog! 3 pole goals by 3 different players. In fact, the last 3 Michigan goals have come from long sticks.
That's got to be.
Have you seen that before?
It's got to be some kind of record. Trailer break. They have the extra man coming in to 5-on-4. Again, Rutgers midfielders are just kind of roaming around, not covering anybody. Head's not on a swivel. See the entire field. Wolverines running in transition. 3 pole goals, a lot of Mo now, a lot of Mo.
What's the last time you've seen 3 straight goals by a team all coming from long sticks?
Never. Never. Find me a box score, folks. Find me a box score.
And it's 3 different players, too. Wietfeldt, a little spark at the X. Over to the wing. Here's Cohen.
So, Brett Hughes, Ben Randall, the A-Train, Anthony Kelly. Bame is maybe the first in Ohio history who's known for his skill. He was an early recruit. John Paul actually pulled him out. St. Ignatius in Ohio, product of the Rocky River Rec Pro quarter. They're playing much better in terms of their transition, defense to offense.
Yeah, the reality is, though, if Michigan is going to have any chance to come back in this game, now the pole goals are great. The usual suspects, Bame, Zawada, and Cohen, are going to have to play a pivotal role.
To reach side, you ask the defense to shift. Best way to do that, throw it through X, kick it up the other side.
Michigan's had a big advantage in the face-off X with Wietfeldt and Rowlett against Eugenio.
To the roots of the game, this Native American sport, end-to-end action, less specialized, more free-flowing.
I was going to say, have a little fit. There's magic in the night.
There's nothing better than transition goals. If you watch the game on Thursday night, Duke, Virginia, the 2 biggest plays, I thought, and the fun plays were Duke, their 3rd goal and their 10th goal, where they went from defensive stops and ran the field. That's unique. I love those goals.
The shot clock has been such a game changer for the sport.
100% agreed. Defenders. Michigan has been as close as 9-6. Now it's a 4-goal differential. Again, it's the next goal that matters, the next ground ball that matters, the next face-off that matters.
But you haven't really felt that they were close. It always seemed Rutgers was in control of this game. Like the old Greek myth, Sisyphus pushing the boulder up the mountain. Every time they got close, Rutgers. Rowlett has won 12 out of 19, making 13 out of 20. And that's one advantage Michigan has in this game. If they can play make it, take it, they can take it.
2.
A starting attack that goes Ohio, North Carolina, and Florida. Rowlett wins another faceoff.
Oh, field's tilting now, isn't it?
Rowlett streaking to the cage, feeling it. Rowlett scores! The Maize and Blue pull to within 1.
This place is going sideways. Strong clamp, rakes it out in front, and now look at him carry with confidence. Eyes are up, he wants to feed it here, nothing doing, switches to his left, and from point blank range, celebration. Oh, don't call me a Fogo, I got skills.
5th career goal for Nick Rowlett, senior, Burke, Virginia. Senior day for Michigan. 4 straight for the Wolverines. Wietfeldt to give Rowlett a breather at X. Michigan wins another draw, and now they've got this Rutgers defense milling in retreat. Over to the wing for the tie. There's Kirst. Veto power in the cage. Kamish. Rutgers probably wants to slow things up here offensively with their defense being worked the last few times down. And they've kept Rutgers reeling by winning faceoffs. But Duhenio gets one back for the Scarlet Knights.
Scored by number 2, Jake Bonomi. Unassisted at 9:37.
Enormous skill set, and the timeliness of that goal, and you can't be underscored.
An All-American last year, the Big Ten Freshman of the Year. Wietfeldt wins the faceoff, has it jarred loose. Rutgers picks it up. France Kowiak forced the turnover. Over to Bartolo. Now Rutgers pumps the brakes just a touch.
The future games have giant meaning for Rutgers. I mean, another setback, and next thing you know, your resume might not even be tournament worthy.
That's a place they've spent a lot of time over the years. The dreaded bubble.
How many years were they bubble out? It seemed like it was almost every year. They got over the hump last year by Jacoby.
We have seen both Rowlett and Wietfeldt at the faceoff X. Wietfeldt has now won 15 out of 26 for Michigan.
Jacoby. Assist number 41, Mason Riggins.
Duhenio has